Good work at Vatican. Jorol is quite pleased with the... There is another predicament, which I believe you can also help resolve. Excellent. In order to deal with the apparent growing problem of necromancers in Cyrodiil, the Council needs as much information as possible. The Mystic Archives have been consulted with minimal success. I'd like you to speak with Tarmina at the Mystic Archives. She is our specialist on Magica Arcane. I believe we have been asking her the wrong questions, taxing her too much. Speak with her specifically about these black soul gems, if she knows anything about their powers or creation. An insight into their origins may lead us to those who are responsible for them. You become more valuable to the guild with... Accept these robes and wear them with... Her expertise in arcane... She can likely be found in the... Report back as soon as you can.
Look, if you're here for information, I'm afraid you'll have to find it on your own. Not practicing it, mind you. Wouldn't want anyone to think I was involved in that sort of thing. I simply meant researching it. Why? Why? Oh, no real reason. It's just that the entire Council of Necromancy, of all things... Oh, of course you were. No doubt the Council is trying to get you to bother me further. I keep telling them, I can't produce results if I'm not given... Now that is a bit more specific. Let me think for a moment. Ah, yes, there's one obscure text that references these gems. The name of the book is Necromancer's Moon. I'm unclear on the origins of the text, but it does involve these gems. I'm afraid you'll have to find it yourself. I believe you'll find it quite helpful. Why all the fuss now? I thought it would have died down by... And yet suddenly everyone shows up on my... A secretive cult devoted to the Daedra Lord Mehrunes Dagon, the Prince of Destruction. They follow the teachings of the usual Daedric doctrine. Be seeing you.
Good to see you.
Has Tarmina been of use in gathering information about the necromancers? Excellent work. I've never heard of this. If that's correct, then Bothil would most likely know something about it. A most fascinating... The arcane... Hi.
Good afternoon. Hello there. Is there something I... Revenant, you said? Ah, yeah. Falcor was here some... I'm afraid I didn't have any more advice for him than I do. Falcor did leave... I've heard things. Is it true that some of our guildmates were... Bye.
Well met. So, Falcor expressed interest in this Revenant as well, and left this note. This lists several locations. The first, if there is indeed an altar there, as the notes, go to the Dark Fissure the next time this shake. Please, be careful. Anything you find is of... Do not put yourself in harm's way if it can be avoided. Be careful. not stop us. The Order of the Black Worm will consume all in its path. That's the best we can do? Have you been to the Dark Fissure yet? So you saw them. I shall pass the news on to the Council. I also fear their numbers may be. You have again performed admirably. You are a conjurer no more. Seek out Archmage Tramp. He has personally requested that you see him for your next assignment.
Greetings. It is high time that we met face to face, don't you think? Raminus has told me good things about you. You have advanced quickly and show great... I now intend to put your talents to a more direct test. I have a difficult task that you can, perhaps, assist. Are you prepared to be... Very good. The Council of Mages has been aware of the increased necromancer activity in Cyrodiil for some time. It had been our position to sit back and watch what unfolded, but that time has clearly passed. Most of our information on the necromancers has come from an informant, Lucianus Elias. He is not a council member, but aware of the growing interest in the guild after the ban on necromancy was put into place, he offered to help the council track the cult's action. With my blessing, he infiltrated the group. I have not heard from him, and I fear for his safety. Yes, and we have for quite some time. Though the information he has provided is limited, it has given us a sense of their scope, and the Council was initially reluctant to believe the information was reliable, but with recent events they have little choice but to trust it. I fear that our informant is in danger. The lack of reports from Mucianus has disturbed the Council, and they are now concerned about the legitimacy of his information. A group of battle mages were dispatched to Mucianus's last... I argued against it, but if... Mucianus last reported being sent south of the White Rose. I'm afraid I know nothing more. I fear the battle mages may mistreat Mucianus. I wish for you to find Mucianus. Please, hurry. The battle mages, if for any reason they are go now, and bring word to me. Thank you. I shall await your return. Nenyon Twill awaits you. Make haste.
You, what are you doing here? Has the Council gone mad, sending you here alone? There's no time. The others, they were waiting for us. I'm the only one left. The necromancers. Follow me.
Your presence here will not be tolerated.
Hello? Who's there?
To arms! To arms!
Oh, you poor dear. I'm afraid you're late to the party. The guest of honor has already left. And I do hate to disappoint you, but Mucianus is in no condition to be leaving. He's a worm thrall now, and shall be quite content here. A grim fate indeed. But one does not cross the Order of the Black Worm without suffering greatly for it. I shall tell the Master that you were here looking for him. Perhaps I'll bring him your head as an offering. What's the matter, getting tired? Let's get this over with. Do your worst. I thought mudcrabs more fierce than the
yes?
Good to see. What news of your task? Your face looks grim. What? By the Nine, and there was nothing you could do for him? What a horrible fate. I cannot imagine how they could do that to him. So many lives lost. I thank you for trying to save us. Before we continue, you should speak to Ravenous Pulse about your advancement within the guild. Farewell.
Well met. Your role within the guild becomes ever more essential. You have now attained the rank of Warlock, and are freely able to access the council chamber. Your task. Good day.
There is an urgent matter which requires your personal attention. This task falls to you and only you. Are you prepared to be... Count Hasseldor of Skingrad has contacted the council. He claims to have information that is vital to us. He has requested that you personally travel to Skingrad to obtain this information. I cannot stress how important it is that our relationship with Hasseldor be preserved. I am unsure as to why he has requested. Please pay a visit to Count Hasseldor in Skingrad. Count Hasseldor.
You are here to see the Count, yes? Go ahead. Goodbye. The Count is...
Welcome, Guild Mage. We meet again, although in different circumstances. I fear this time you may find the results no more to your liking than the last. The information I have for your guild will not be met with smiles and... I have called you here because, from our previous encounter, I believe you can be trusted. Consider the implications of it. Surprised? There is a small nuisance I would have you deal with. And miss the opportunity? To take advantage of your help? I think not. I assure you, the information I have will be worth your time. It is a minor situation, to be sure. A nest of vampires has sprung up in Blood-Crust Cavern. Their presence has drawn a group of vampire hunters, while I do not believe You, however, can act with them. What do you wish to... I assure you, I am not responsible for them. I would never be so careless. Where there are mindless animals, predators... This is... On some level, they're aware of my... have given in to their instincts, and are little more than animals. They need to be exterminated, one way or another. The cavern is a short distance east of the camp. I don't envy the High Chancellor his position. A troublesome lot. Kill them, run them out of town. Of course, should you be caught murdering them, I cannot arouse further suspicion by all... There are at least 3 of them. I could handle them myself, but it would be unwise to display... Of course, this I cannot. The citizens will likely... I shall await your return.
Hello.
Hi there.
How do you do? Hello.
Oh, no. Ahem. Citizen of Skingrad. Oh, forget. You have my assurance that my men and I will do if you have seen anything unusual. All I care about is... Is that so?
I'm busy. You...
Hello again. What is it you want? So word has... We heard tell that vampires have infiltrated the town. I've got my men scattered all... Shamars up...
By the gods, there is a psychopath on the loose!
Come!
Who's there?
Hi there.
Showing your face was the last mistake you'll ever make. Am I supposed to be impressed? What's the matter? Getting tough. What's the matter?
Bloody soul! Twice you hit me!
Getting tired?
You'll never take me down. What's going on?
The Count appreciates your efforts.
Greeting. Hail.
You have completed your tasks.
Good to see you.
So the work is complete. The cavern is silent once more. Your guild does not fully appreciate the necromancers, a sign of things to come. An old acquaintance of the guild has come to Cyrodiil, and they are answering his call. While I do not know for quite what purpose he has arrived, I believe the Guild of Mages is in great danger. Marco has returned. Nearly invincible, he has established himself somewhere in the north of Cyrodiil. See to it that your leader, Travin, learns this as soon as possible. I have no love for your guild, but I have no wish to see it destroyed either. He is an old and powerful necromancer. Travin will recognize the name. I have told you all. Even I know that some from your guild have defected to join him. Perhaps it is a mistake to... Perhaps you'd return to your guild and prepare yourself accordingly. Yes?
What news from Skingrad? What? Is that possible? This is grave news indeed. I had, perhaps foolishly, believed that necromancy was all but... I shall need to consult the council as to how to proceed. My attention is focused.
Well met. You... Good day.
My attention.
Hello.